Ladies and gentlemen, though, I can't do what I do without welcoming for the new year my co-host, Mr. Vash Bodhi. Come on in here, guy. How you doing? Oh, you you're mute. Look, Vash, you better unmute. You gotta unmute.
I do that to myself. I do.
We want to hear
But
you. We want to
I know,
hear
I
you.
know. I said brilliant things, and I gave away the winning lottery numbers.
Oh,
So
did we miss that?
I am so sorry. If you missed it and you need to hear them, let us know in the comments, and I will see if I can give them to you again. But I just want to say hello, Alvin. Happy New Year to you,
Happy New Year,
and
man.
Happy New Year to everyone who is tuned in. I see people in the comments, Monica and Rose already, but there are people out there who haven't said hello to us. So if you are listening, please say hello to us. I have gotten all kinds of messages from people saying that they're there, but they're not saying hello because they just don't feel like they can say anything or that it's going to be part of the conversation. I just want you to know if you are out there and you're watching, please say hello to us because we want to see and hear you.
Thank you.
So
Thank
that's it.
you. So
Hey,
so
Alvin.
so look, hopefully you had a great new year and everything is going well for you. And I know we've been talking a lot, but New Year, everything, the holidays just went by so fast. So I'm glad you're here. We're back again for a new year, and
Definitely.
I'm ready to move forward. So I got a couple of things that I want to talk to you about before we bring on our special guests, and one of them happens to be yesterday was what they're calling the anniversary of the insurrection, the attack on the Capitol building, and
Mhm.
I got some problems with that, and I just want to share. First of all, can I share with you, Fosh? Can I share that with you?
Alvin, we have to talk about this, and wherever you are ready to go with it, I am ready to go because it has been a year, and I'm ready to talk about it. Hi, Keith. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Rob. Hi, Aunt Debbie. Hi, Scott.
Hey, look. Okay, here's my problem. First of all, it is the media. I know that there's been all these anniversaries and whatnot. They're talking about, the police, and they're honoring everybody. They're even, honoring the fact that the event happened, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And none of the media has been talking about how Black people might have been affected by what they saw a year ago. And I mean, me personally, it didn't hit me until I looked at it yesterday, and I said, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. If I'm feeling this, some other people might be feeling this. The
Yes.
media needs to recognize that Black people had to sit through the police letting white people do whatever they wanted to do, giving them a
Speak.
pass to do whatever they wanted to do. Now, I
Speak.
live in DC. I
Mm-hmm.
walk near the Capitol. You can't get close before police is walking up to me, well, Black me,
To you,
saying, where
right?
you going?
Yes.
You can't do this, you can't do that. There were white people carrying Confederate flags and beating up reporters and stumping on their equipment, and nothing was done. No, I'm trying not to say, when I say nothing was done, I think you all get what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
if it were Black people walking up to that building with a Black Lives Matter flag, there would be caucus, and climbing the building, they would still be peeling African American skin with blood off of the U.S. Capitol,
Off of the building.
off of the
Absolutely.
building, off of the building.
Absolutely.
And I lived through that yesterday. I thought, how dare you give them a pass? And we're supposed to look at the police and justice as, this is justice, and be okay with it. Uh, I was really affected by that yesterday, and the fact that the media is not even talking about it. And one more thing before add to that, when those people went in that building, they defecated on the floor. They urinated in corners. I'm sure that the cleaning staff are not Caucasian people cleaning up that mess.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was said about that. So I'm gonna get off my high horse with that. But you know what? If we never talk about that in the way that they did it yesterday, with all the candlelight visuals and crap, you can stop it. Because as a Black person, I felt I was affected by it and I didn't like it.
Everything that you just said. I mean, in some of the things that have been uncovered, including some of the texts that were exchanged between Sean Hannity and folks, where the president was told that there's things like, hey, there's a, you know, an armed standoff happening at the doors of the chamber. If that were Black folks or brown folks or anyone else other than the folks that were outside that door, they would have been shooting at those people. First of all, they wouldn't have gotten as close. So when you bring up the whole racial aspect of the differences in how things were handled, you are 100% on the money. What I do hope is that as they continue with these investigations, that they do find more evidence and they do impose stronger sentences on these people, because they're just barely getting slaps on the wrist for doing things that should be getting much longer sentences. Some of them should be getting life sentences. There was an insurrection against this country, and there was a terrorist attack on the Capitol, and it should reflect in sentencing and with the vigor that they go after these people.
You know, I'm gonna let you have the last word on that, Vash, because that was very eloquent. Because anything I say might sound, slightly hood. So I'm not going to say that. And while I'm in this frame, and my skin is feeling good, and I'm excited about this show. Are you ready to move on to the show? Are you ready to do that?
No, because we need to talk about your outfit for just a quick second. Give me 2 minutes to talk about you and your outfit honoring Sydney Poitier, who has passed away. I mean, you look good. You were recreating one of his outfits, and I think it's super spectacular. And I want to tie that into, because Sydney Poitier did one of my favorite movies, which was A Patch of Blue, which is a story about a Black man befriending a blonde and blind white woman. Yes. Now, you also watched Women of the Movement, which is a series that highlights Black women of the civil rights movement. And the episode that aired, the first episode, was about Emmett Till.
Yes.
Sydney Poitier's film, A Patch of Blue, in my opinion, has always been a response to the Emmett Till killings, where Emmett Till was killed because he even just looked at and spoke to a white woman.
He did,
and
right.
Sydney Poitier was in a film where they showed a Black man befriending a white woman just 10 years after the Emmett Till killing. And Sydney Poitier has always been a trailblazer. He has always been a man who has helped advance civil rights. And I just want to honor him by just saying thank you for that.
Thank you. Rest in peace, Sydney Poitier. Okay, your legacy lives.